Hey, Mike, thanks for joining me. It's nice to switch roles.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little
Wanted to,
switcheroo.
yeah, I want to talk to you about your service that you specialize in, auto suggest. First question, what does that mean?
Well, first of all, it's called either auto suggest. Some people call it, just predictions. Google officially calls it Google Autocomplete. And what it is this is the suggestions. Like if you go to Google in the search box and you start typing anything, Google is their algorithm is attempting to predict what it is that you're going to be searching for, and their goal is to get you to what you want quicker.
Hmm.
So the problem that occurs for some people and some businesses is that when you type your name in or you type your business name in, Google is now predicting maybe something that you don't want to see.
Correct. Usually it'd be like what I've seen in the past, reviews, complaints, lawsuit, stuff like that. With
Yeah,
individuals, I think you see like town names sometimes, which will pull up a negative news story from my experience. You notice the same with kind of the big ones.
yeah. Businesses sometimes you'll see like scam, lawsuit, like you mentioned, pyramid scheme. Individuals, pretty common one is like DUI, because a court record or something or a news article showed up. Um, and so any type of negative suggestion, or like you said, sometimes a city that can maybe appear to be neutral, actually what it does is it helps lead people right to negative content that you don't want them to see. So oftentimes cleaning up autocomplete is like step one of any online reputation campaign, because if you can clean that up, then you've almost shut the gate on some of the negative content people will find.
Exactly. You're not sending people down the rabbit hole.
Right.
So how does it work? What's the process?
Well, we have a couple ways to fix it. I have a vendor that I use, who offers a guaranteed program, which is fairly expensive, but it does work. Very minimal cost up front, and then you pay a larger amount if it's actually fixed when it's fixed. My experience is his method works 95 to 100% of the time. So very low risk. Like I said, it's guaranteed. And then the second method is actually one that I employ, and we have got real people all over the United States who actually do search and click work for us. And we do search and click work for positive terms. And as Google's algorithm starts to pick up those positive suggestions, it then pushes down the negative suggestion. The only caveat there is it's less expensive to do that, but it's not guaranteed. So I guarantee that we'll do the work and we'll do enough that we think is needed to get a result for you. But we're not 100%. We're about 80% effective.
Still high. For option one and option two, what are the payment terms? Is there commitments? How long is the commitment?
Yeah. So option one, the guaranteed method, we charge basically a low upfront fee, which basically we keep as a retainer. If the problem is fixed, then you pay the balance. If the problem is not fixed, then we refund the retainer to you. And usually we get a fix within 30 days.
Wow.
On option two, we charge a small setup fee for the time to set the campaign up. And then we charge a monthly fee, which basically covers the money I have to pay all the people who are doing the search and click work for us. And then we usually, I try to guesstimate how long I think it will take, usually between 2 to 6 months, depends on the amount of search volume for the negative term.
Okay, great. Did I miss anything? Did any other things you want to add?
No,
Other questions?
I don't think so. We can talk about related searches in another video. That's a little bit of a different algorithm, but
Yeah,
yeah,
the latest searches is for everyone is at the bottom of the search, while autocomplete auto suggest at the top.
yeah,
My opinion, auto suggest autocomplete is much more important. It's just the same rationale where the first item on page one gets clicked on much more than the very last item on page one. So same
absolutely.
rationale. Yeah, we can talk about another video.
Yeah, but I was just saying, reach out and give us the keyword and the negative suggestion, That's all we need. Once we have that, we can get you a quote, let you know how long it'll take, and you can decide from there.
Yeah, and I can vouch for it. I've used you for a few of my clients in that service. You've done an amazing job every time. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.